welcome to This Day. Today is Wednesday, June 5th, and I'm Bobby Higgins. So happy to be here today. Coming up on the show, Dean White joins us with Caring Senior Service, and he's here today to give us some tips about when it's time to hire a caregiver and also how they can help you. And after that, Donna Valenti and Debbie Drennan join us with the Theater Guild, and they're here to tell us about their newest production in Juliet's Garden. So great show coming your way. Let's take a look now at today's Stay Informed. The Board of Directors for Third Mutual and United Mutual are calling for interested village members to submit their candidate applications for the 2024 annual election. If you're interested, you can obtain your application and election process instructions from the General Manager's office located in the Community Center. Nominations are now open for both mutuals, and applications for United are due by June 28th, and they're due for Third Mutual by July 3rd. And that brings us to the weather. Taking a look outside, we still have a little bit of fog out there, and once it clears, it'll be partly cloudy for the day with a high of 75 and a low of 60. It might not be totally sunny and clear, but the temperature is still nice and comfortable outside. Tomorrow on Thursday, we'll have morning fog and then mostly cloudy. Friday, after the fog clears, it'll be mostly sunny with a high of 78 and a low of 62. Saturday is mostly sunny, and Sunday is foggy and mostly cloudy. And now let's look at the sunrise and sunset. We have a picture from Ben Givens of his cat Molly, just adorable. And I'm wondering if Molly likes Ritz crackers. And there's your sunrise today at 5:40 this morning, and your sunset will be at 7:58 p.m. tonight. If you would like to have your photo featured here on This Day, please email them to us, and you can also text it to us using the email address, and that is lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. So stay with us. We have a great show coming your way. After the break is Caring Senior Service, but first, let's take a look at today's meetings.
There are many treasures within the walls of Laguna Woods Village. The foundation of Laguna Woods Village is one of them. Nowhere in the nation has a community embraced a commitment to assist its own residents with temporary emergency support. Since 1997, the foundation makes that support available through donations by individuals, clubs, organizations, and bequests. Help the foundation to help the real treasures within the village, our friends and neighbors.
Hi neighbors, are you concerned about your property values, assessments, services?
I'm concerned, so come to the United Town Hall and ask all the questions you've wanted to, but maybe you were afraid to ask.
When?
You should know that.
I know.
June 14th, 2 p.m., Clubhouse 3.
Okay, I'll be there.
I'll be there too. Be there or be square.
Yes.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
We believe every senior should be able to remain healthy, happy, and at home. At Caring Senior Service, we understand the value of compassion and companionship. Our caregivers promote health, happiness, and independence. We cook nutritional meals, engage in meaningful activities, run errands, do light house cleaning, and more. Call us toll-free at 833-926-3700 or visit our website, CaringSeniorServiceLW.com. Healthy, happy home. Caring Senior Service.
Welcome back to This Day. Joining us now with Caring Senior Service is owner Dean White. And Dean, always such a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, Bobby, it's so great to see you.
Yeah, so tell us a little background for those that don't know, a little bit background about Caring Senior Service.
Yeah, Caring Senior Service, we provide caregivers and they come into the home. Our tagline is we want every senior to be healthy, happy, and at home. And we know that, like I have a client named Donna. She's 95 years old. She's been in this house for over 50 years.
Wow.
And she just wants to stay in her house. She doesn't want to be put in a facility. She wants to do everything she can. And so we provide caregivers that come in, help her with breakfast and lunch and do her meds and do some things around the house for her.
Yeah, that's wonderful. You know, and it means so much to stay in your own house. Nobody, you know, wants to go to a facility if they don't have to. So
Correct, yeah.
That's wonderful that you offer the opportunity to keep people independent and be able to keep them in their homes.
You said the word independent.
Yeah.
We don't want to give up our independence. And so often, you know, my mom, she loved to garden, you know, and when that was something that when she couldn't use her hands as well, and my sisters and I would go over to her and say, Mom, let's garden together. Such a joy came back to her because that was part of who she was.
Aww.
And so if we can provide caregivers that provide that independence, you know, either help the person garden or help the person cook or anything that makes them, you know, what their own unique abilities are, right? We want to enhance that.
That's wonderful. Is that what motivated you to get into this field?
Yeah, exactly. I had just an amazing mom, and she raised all 5 of us kids. I have 4 older sisters.
Wow.
And my mom struggled with cancer towards the end of her life, and you know, all the things that she loved, you know, were taken away from her slowly.
Yeah.
And so when I saw what my sisters did and how a caregiver can come and bring back the independence and bring back life, that meant so much to me.
Yeah.
You know, I love my mom. I wanted to give her as much life as possible.
Right. I love that you guys were all there for her to help her and take care of her. So when should somebody start looking for a caregiver?
That's a really good question because we have some clients that are very young. You know, we even have a client that's 32 that's going through chemo and just needs help around the house. Yeah. And then we've had some people who are in their 40s that get cosmetic surgery, and you know, after a little tummy tuck, you can't tie your shoes for 2 weeks, and so we bring a caregiver in for that. But the majority of our clients are between 70 and 95, and usually what the first signs are some dementia or you know, other forgetfulness, or they're forgetting to take their medication, or maybe the kids of the elderly person start seeing that mom or dad aren't eating. And it's really hard. They have their own lives with their own kids, and here mom or dad are starting to struggle.
Yeah.
And so it's good to introduce somebody, even if it's 4 hours a week early on. And so as we all know, when we're alone, we get lonely. We have some clients that are just fearful at night.
Yeah.
And so we bring a caregiver there into the house overnight, and then while the person sleeps, they are cleaning the house, they're doing laundry, they're making breakfast for the next day. They're definitely staying busy.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I always wondered in the middle of the night, are you just there in the next room waiting to see if they need you, or so that's good to know that there are other tasks that they will be performing at that time.
Yeah, exactly. We want our caregivers to be working at all times.
Okay. And so, you know, it's interesting how you said, you know, to keep people independent and to keep them in their homes. I mean, I know when I was looking for a new home a few years ago, like we really wanted to find like a multi-generational home.
Oh,
and
sure.
there were certain areas that did have where they had like the mother-in-law suites, where a separate entrance and their own kitchen, living room, but still connected to the family. And so, but that's not something that majority of people are able to have. So this is so nice to have, you know, peace of mind knowing, hey, I can get some help for someone to be there because I can't go move in with mom.
It's very, very difficult. And then even those that mom does live with them, we still have our jobs.
True.
And mom needs to go to the doctors. Our caregivers will take them to the doctor, take notes, and then bring those back into the home so that, you know, and then we send them to the family so they know what the doctor said.
Yeah.
And so those kind of peace of mind is really big for families.
I love that. I love that they take notes so you know exactly, what's happening or what's their schedule or did they eat, didn't they eat, how has the day gone? I used to do that on occasion when I worked when my kids were babies. I had a full-on thing. When did they last eat? When did they last sleep? How long were they awake?
It's really big. We take copious notes, and then those notes are sent to the families. But then when the mom or dad, when the kids take their mom or dad to the doctor, sometimes they take the notepad with all the notes, so we can see a record of blood pressure and how their eating habits are, and all those things that you just mentioned.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. What are all the things that a caregiver can do?
There's a lot, and so the main things are, it's going to be companionship, some meal preparation, medical reminders, and so they'll organize all the medicine and put them in front of me. It's time to take your medicine. Some medicines need to be locked up, and so we keep them locked up so they don't take too much. A lot of times it's help to the bathroom, and sometimes it's in the bathroom. Sometimes help for showers. A lot of it is monitoring things. And then a lot of times it's driving to the store or to the park. We have a caregiver, a client, Ray, that every Sunday he likes to be taken to Costco so he can buy flowers, and then the caregiver drives him over to the mortuary so he can bring flowers to his wife.
Oh,
isn't that beautiful?
That is so beautiful.
And so they really become alongside the family, so that the family has a peace of mind that mom or dad are being taken care of.
That is so wonderful. I love that. So any other stories of clients that you have here in the village?
Yeah. We have a client, I think I brought up last time, is, Kay, we have a caregiver that comes every day with Kay, and it's wonderful that it gets to know that somebody's gonna come visit me, that someone's gonna help me prepare, lunch for me, do some things around the house, and then the person's gone. And that they were able to come in, provide her some care. Oh, they take her to get her hair done every other week.
Oh, nice.
And it's a really wonderful story. And then we have others that need more help and others that need less. But it's been really wonderful to be in Laguna Woods.
Just even the coming to help prepare a meal. I know with my own mom, who's now, my dad passed, so it's just my mom, and it's lonely. She's like, I don't want to cook for just one person, so her, she's not cooking big, nice meals. And she just told me the other day, she goes, well, I finally broke down and made like salmon and whatever for myself. She didn't want to make nice meals, nutritious meals for herself. She would just end up grabbing something.
Yeah, and then that becomes so unhealthy for them.
Yeah.
And then we just see their health deteriorate, where Christelle goes and sees Lois, and she makes her lunch, and then Lois, it's really important that they sit down together and they have lunch together. And then also she does some grocery shopping for her as well. But we do everything from that to people who are bedbound and need diaper changes and body massages and baths in their bed. So.
Do you find more that it's as people are aging and just need the extra help, or is it equal with, like you were saying about, I just had surgery or that kind of thing, or, I'm injured and need help?
Yeah, I would say we have a good gamut of all of them.
Okay.
We probably have some clients that are 24/7, that they need somebody by their side at all times. And then we have some clients that are as easy as just need a doctor's appointment, or we come by once a week for 4 hours. And it's the whole gamut.
Yeah.
And it's really just when it comes down to who's going to help mom or dad, or who's going to help me on a regular basis, and then it can be noted down. Is it a trustworthy company that's fully insured, fully bonded? Are the caregivers fully background checked? All those things are very, very important.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we're getting ready to be summertime. A lot of people take vacations. So, how can you help families for this?
This is a big one. We're getting so many requests right now. Graduations. And so the gentleman, Ray, I just mentioned earlier, his grandsons just graduated. And so a caregiver took him to the graduation, came back, and the family was able to go to the graduation, stay overnight, and not worry about their dad. And then we had another family going to Ireland that was gone for 10 days.
Wow.
And so they go, gosh, we haven't been able to go on a vacation for 15 years because mom has slowly had more dementia throughout the years. And they contacted us, and they got back and they said, we had an amazing trip, and we got daily notes on what's going on with Mom, so thank you so much.
Oh, that's
Isn't that
wonderful.
beautiful?
I love that. That is so great. Well, thank you, Dean, so much for being here. Such great information, and obviously you're helping a lot of people.
Thanks, Bobby. I always love coming.
Good. Well, if you're feeling like you want some help either for yourself, your spouse, or around the house, call Dean for a free consultation. A caregiver could enhance, encourage, and extend your life. Call Caring Senior Service at either of the numbers on the screen, or you can check them out online at caringseniorservicelw.com. Stay with us. We have the Theater Guild coming up right after this.
Welcome to Envision Eye Centers, conveniently located next to Laguna Woods. We offer cutting-edge technology that meets unsurpassed service.
You and your eyes are my priority. We will treat you with the utmost care and compassion.
Some might offer local exams, but they'll send you on a trek for surgery. Skip the unnecessary travel.
You can be confident that we will deliver the best outcome for your eyes.
Schedule your consultation today and see the world clearly. Call us or visit our website. No inconvenience, just expert care.
When it comes to life's most important medical challenges, where do you go? Welcome to the Hoag Institutes. Our top-ranked physicians are experts in diagnosing and treating the most complex medical conditions. Unparalleled expertise, world-class care, all within the Hoag Institutes, right here in OC.
At Adapt to It, we strive to make the everyday tasks easier by providing our customers with the tools they need to be successful. We carefully explain the use and care of all of our equipment. Adapt to It has been in Laguna Woods for over 20 years, and we know that nothing in life stays constant. So we can help you adapt to all the changes in your life. Adapt to It sells and rents items and always delivers with a smile. Come in today to experience what we mean when we say, when you can't change it, adapt to it.
The Salvation Army Orange County is proud to be a leader in providing comprehensive care to families, men, women, young adults, seniors, and veterans in Orange County. Our shelters provide food, clothing, counseling, housing navigation, and job training. We also provide care through rent and utility assistance, food pantries, anti-trafficking services, adult rehabilitation, and youth programs. Donate today to help families in need and empower individuals towards self-sufficient life.
Welcome back to This Day. Joining me now with the Theater Guild is Donna Valenti and Debbie Drennan. So nice to see you, ladies. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, and everybody's, we're over here giggling and laughing and like, it's a good day.
Well, our show will make you laugh.
It is.
It's
It
really
will.
funny,
It really will.
lots of giggles, lots of crazy characters, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Donna, you're the director this time within Juliet's Garden.
I
So
am,
how
yes.
has that been?
It's been so much fun. You know, Debbie's one of my actresses,
Mm-hmm.
and I have the best cast. They're really, really good. And one thing I really want to make clear is it does say Shakespeare, but it's not Shakespeare at all. It is kind of. What it is about these 5 Shakespeare heroines kind of in a time warp, because it's, you know, they've been together for 400 years, so it's been a long time they've been together. And they've been working with Shakespeare. They got him to put women on stage in the beginning. Now they're in the 21st century and they're just going crazy because women are going crazy in the 21st century. So they think, we're going to make him change our play. So it's kind of fun. It's really a fun concept.
And it's true, you don't need to know Shakespeare at all. I haven't been on stage since high school. I'm not a big Shakespeare fan. I don't know the story, and I'm having a ball. And it is hilarious.
It is funny.
That's wonderful. Debbie, you're playing Desdemona? Is
Correct,
that how you say it?
Desdemona, yes.
And so what do you like about playing this character?
Well, again, I don't know the character of Desdemona from the Shakespeare plays because I've never seen them. I'm just now reading the book and watching the different versions of her. I am just having fun playing with it because she's kind of an over-the-top character initially. She's very complicated, as they say. And I'm just having fun with it because I kind of do a Bridgerton kind of a thing with it, and then I go a little Kardashian. And, you know, I'm just having fun with it, just playing with the character. It's just funny. Just funny.
That's wonderful. So tell me about, Donna, you know, how this story like speaks to you. Like you actually studied Shakespeare in college.
Yeah, I love Shakespeare. It's a thing with me. And the interesting thing is, I think a lot of people are so afraid of it because it sounds so foreign. And by the way, we have no iambic pentameter. It's all English in our show. So Shakespeare is very relevant even for today. He wrote 400 years ago, and the topics are still the same today.
Wow.
So I think it's interesting to give people a little taste of what Shakespeare is, so maybe they won't be so afraid of it in the future.
Yeah.
And can see that it's a fun romp. You know, he was a funny guy. He was very funny. If you can get past the language part of it,
yeah,
it works.
Well, it's interesting about the language. I think I read one time that when he wrote these at that time, that was like the common language of the day. Like,
yeah,
you didn't have to be highly educated or aristocrats or whatever to understand that language. That was like the layman's language.
You would be surprised at how many of his quotes we still use today. Yeah. There's hundreds of them that come from Shakespeare, and we still use them like they're ours.
Oh, really?
So it's really fun. Yeah.
Any come to mind that you're thinking?
Yeah, I was going to say one.
Oh my God, now I can't think. Of course. There's one about a pickle, and yeah, you know, to be or not to be.
Yeah.
That's the famous one. And all those. But yeah, there's hundreds of them that we use today. So it's kind of fun. Yeah.
What are some of the parts that are funny about this story?
The characters are the funny part.
Okay.
Every single woman is a different character and a funny character. It's not what you would imagine a Shakespearean character being.
Okay.
And we have a narrator who takes us to the Twilight Zone, and he's really good at that. So there's just a little bit of everything in there for everybody. And we give you 2 ways to see it. You can see it with us having lunch on the 18th at Clubhouse 2. And when you do that one, you get to interact with the actors because you're right there almost on stage with them. Okay. So that's kind of fun.
And we want you to interact with us.
Oh, yes.
It's sort of like a melodrama. Like we want you to boo and hiss and cheer and you know, throw it back at us. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's what makes it even more fun.
We play to the audience totally.
Yes.
And then if you can't make it for lunch, we do have a regular theater one on the 20th, which is at Clubhouse 5. So there's 2 options for you to see it, and 2 very different options. And even the one on 5, we get you to play with us.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The actors are there, and
even though it's a bigger venue, it's still
we want you interactive. Yeah.
That's so awesome. Is it normally, do you get to do 2 performances for a production?
No, this is rare, so I'm kind of excited because when you work with these people, and believe me, they work really hard because I'm kind of tough. But
true.
but because we work so hard and get everything together, it's nice to have 2 times to be able to show it so they can try it twice rather than usually the one that we usually get.
Well, that's what I've thought as I saw you know, the dates come through for things. I'm like, wait, there's like costumes, there's sets, there's all the time the actors and directors, everybody put into it, and I'm thinking, you only do this once?
I know, that's what I always say, really, all this for one time?
So this is so awesome that you have the 2 different you know, showings. That is really great. And then the first one, as you said, it's a lunch as well. So it's a whole event.
Yeah, you get to have an hour of lunch with your friends and enjoying, and then a play.
And you're
afterwards.
calling it, the one with the lunch, you're calling this the Shakespeareoke experience?
No. This is kind of confusing. We're doing an event this Sunday called Shakespeareoke, which is not the play.
Okay.
But it's getting people used to Shakespeare, and it's funny. We're going to do some singing, some skits, a contest, you know, fun things to just kind of get people excited about Shakespeare so that they aren't so afraid to go to the play.
Right.
So it's really not the play. No,
Okay,
not
okay.
at all.
So it's just a precursor to get
Yes.
excited for the play. And this is this Sunday, June 9th, from 2 to 4 p.m. And that's at the park next to the Video Club and Clubhouse 2.
Exactly, yeah. And bring
Okay.
your blankets and your picnics, and it'll be really fun.
Wonderful. Well, anything else you want to say? We're just about out of time about this these showings for this event.
I want you guys to come and see these amazing actors because they are so good, and believe me, they've worked hard.
And it's just know you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
It's a fun show. It's not scary at all, and I just want people to come and have a good time.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here and giving us all the information. Good luck.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So come check out the Theater Guild's latest production in Juliet's Garden. It's Tuesday, June 18th in Clubhouse 2, which includes lunch and show for $28, or you can come to the performance only on Thursday, June 20th in Clubhouse 5 at 7 p.m. for $10. To make reservations, go to their website at theaterguildlw.com. And we have movies and previews coming up next, so stay with us.
Theater Guild presents In Juliet's Garden. Consider this. 5 women challenge their creator, William Shakespeare. Why? Find out on June 18th at Clubhouse 2. In this clever and interactive play with lunch. Cost $28. Register at theaterguildlw.com.
The King Living Mid-Year Sale is on now. 5 decades of Australian furniture design, crafted for a lifetime of comfort. So why buy ordinary furniture when you can come home to King? Sale on now.
Did you ever?
The King Living Mid-Year Sale is on now. Save up to 50% on Australian-designed, award-winning furniture. So why buy ordinary furniture when you can come home to King? Sale on now.
Welcome back. Let's take a look outside at the weather. There's still a little bit of fog out there, but it'll clear off, and then it's going to be partly cloudy for the day today. And it might not be totally sunny and clear, but it is actually pleasant outside and comfortable. Tomorrow on Thursday, we'll have morning fog and then mostly cloudy. Friday, after the fog clears, it'll be mostly sunny with a high of 78. Saturday is mostly sunny, and Sunday is foggy and mostly cloudy. Taking a look ahead, tomorrow on this day, we have Hogue Orthopedic and the Foodies Club, so definitely check back in for that. And lastly, we have an inspirational quote to leave you with from Ralph Waldo Emerson. "What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say." So it's not just what you say you're going to do, it's what you actually do, correct? So thank you so much for watching This Day. I'm Bobby Higgins. Have a great day, everyone.
Tickets are on sale now at the Pack for the California Club's entertainment event, Kenny Soteris Chicago Experience, a tribute to the band Chicago. Saturday, August 3rd, 7:30 p.m. at the Pack. Kenny and his 7-piece band with a 3-horn section will produce the true sound of the original Chicago band. The evening will highlight all the best of Chicago with songs like 25 or 6 to 4, Hard to Say I'm Sorry, and If You Leave Me Now, and more. You don't want to miss this one.
Hi, I'm John Bowser Bauman. You probably know me best as Bowser from Sha Na Na, but I'm also president of Social Security Works PAC. And you know, when I'm in Laguna Woods, I always watch Village Television. Grease for Peace.